Stuck between rocks and a hard place. I gotta do what my heart say. Promise to give everything that I got. Don't work harder, I'ma work the smarter way. See it's hard, but I wanna be happy again. Will it happen? It's hard to say. Sometimes I just need my weed in my space. I haven't had my talk with God today.
So, today, I've been scrolling through, all the time. Y'all know we scroll through the damn timeline. And something I've always realized is that everybody goes through the same situations. We all handle them differently. We all have different outcomes. Nothing is perfected for no one. And I mean on every single level, from religion to relationships to jobs to home situations. Everybody goes through some of the same things, but not everybody can handle those situations the same way and still have the same outcome. I have a lot of friends and family that I talk to on the regular that go through things, and I've gone through a lot of the situations too before in my life, but I handled them in a way that I knew how to handle them. And the outcome ended the way that it did because of how I did it. I feel like, but that was just for me. It's so hard to just live and be you. I think that was one of the main reasons that I left Iowa. But it was so congested with people's opinions about what I was doing, how I was doing it, who I was doing it with, etc. That when I moved here with the mindset for the second time, because I graduated high school here, and I ended up going back home for 5 years, and then I moved back here because I couldn't take it no more. I didn't want to be at home anymore amongst everyone who judged me, or not even so much judged me, they just had certain opinions, and they knew too much about me and felt like they could control my situations for me. And I'm not talking about just family. I'm talking about everybody, period, that I encountered. Everyone does have an opinion. And it's not wrong. It's not wrong to have an opinion. But it is wrong for you to constantly take everybody's opinion and try to apply it to your life. When someone gives you advice, you have to listen first. Be able to listen with comprehension. And then be able to weed out the things that actually will assist with your lifestyle. You can't take everything that someone says to your head and be like, oh, when things don't work out the way that they're supposed to, oh, it was their fault that it didn't work out because they told me to do this. Well, first off, you chose to listen, so take accountability. Like I was saying, moving here 7 years ago, that was my freedom. That was my adjustment. I was able to take myself and put myself in a new situation. Everybody's like, oh, you should have been stable before you moved. You should have did this. You should have did that. It doesn't matter where I would have moved to. A struggle is a struggle no matter where you go. No matter where you go. I don't care if I decided to move to Alaska, to China, anywhere. You're going to encounter a struggle because life throws struggles at you. They throw all of these different kinds of events. Why? Because it's testing you. It's seeing how you're going to handle it. I might go through something and speak with someone that has gone through it before as well, and they give me their outcome or how they decided that it worked for them, which is cool. I mean, hey, you got through it. But if I try to apply that to my life, then I have to also take into consideration that I have things in my life that you may not have in yours. And adding in your routine to my life could possibly alter everything I have going. I don't like to pull people into my situations because my energy will overcome your energy because it might be a negative energy. I tell everybody that I deal with, I don't give advice. I give options in life because I don't want to tell somebody what to do or how to do it or try to be in control of their situation because I really don't know all of the details to it. You only get a certain amount of the story from somebody when they tell you something. And 9 times out of 10, they telling you because they a victim. Or they want to be a victim. I'm not no victim. Anything that has happened to me is because of me. It's because of the choices that I made. It's because of the people that I chose to be around. It was because of the environment I chose to be in. I take accountability for my own actions. And I think that a lot of times that's what makes me angry or frustrates me throughout the day, is because I am holding myself accountable for so many things that I feel like, why do people feel that it's wrong? At the end of the day, we are all human. And at the end of the day, we all go through something. We all have to get through it. We all have to figure out how to get through it. We all have to figure out what is the best option for us. Some people think I'm crazy because I said I want to go see a therapist. That's your opinion. That's fine. But if I feel like it's going to do better for me, then it's going to do better for me. Or if I try it and it doesn't work out, at least I gave it a wing. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Go into your day today knowing that you are in control of every single situation that is around you. You are in that situation because of how you placed yourself today. When you woke up this morning, did you wake up with a positive vibe? I got to give a shout out to Janisa, because one of the biggest things that we chose to do over the last few weeks is that every morning we'll get up and send each other 3 things that we're grateful for. And I chose to bring this up because I realized that there were so many days that I had unaccounted the simple things in life that I was grateful for. Not everything in your life has to be detrimental. Even on a bad day, when you wake up, you running late, you got a bad attitude, all of that. Stop for a second. Before you walk into your work building or before you walk out of your house and cross your threshold, wait for a minute and think to yourself, do I really want to carry this negativity with me all day long? Do I really want to be down all day long? Or can I change my attitude for today? Can I change how outcome is going to come for today? Yes, you can. Because you have that choice. I wake up every morning a lot of times frustrated. Like, with this pregnancy, I'm losing my mother flipping mind. I'm not even going to lie. I'm going to be honest. Because the one thing that I had practiced over the last few years is self-control. And to be in control of my emotions, my body, my functions, my habits, everything that I do, I have to be aware of. And this pregnancy has taken that all from me. And losing that control is driving me crazy. But like I was saying with Janisa, with the grateful the grateful messages that we send every day, it allows me to calm myself down because I am so frustrated. And I'm not even frustrated with anybody else. I'm frustrated with myself because I was in such good control of everything. And being a person like myself, I don't know about y'all, but being a person like myself, I am a major, major advocate for self-care, self-love, self-knowledge, because you got to know yourself inside and out. It don't matter if you smoke weed, you smoke crack, whatever your vice is, you got to know how you react mentally when you have those in your body. You also have to know know what you react to, how you react, what pushes your buttons, why does it push your buttons. We take time and scroll on Facebook all day long, but can you scroll through yourself? Can you really scroll through yourself? Can you scroll through yourself and be like, you know what? That was a funny moment and I reacted that way because of this. That was an angry moment and I reacted this way because of this. I was a pretty avid drinker before a situation got out of control. And I realized that I was not in control of any of my thoughts, any of it. I was just out there, wasted, just kind of going on. And the incident that happened and occurred at that time to make me snap back, it was kind of hurtful to me because I'm not a harmful person. I don't look forward to hurting anybody. So I don't even care if we don't get along no more. I still wish you the best in the world. But I hurt someone and I didn't even comprehend what I was doing before I even did it. So I felt like me being a drinker at that time, it was not beneficial to how I wanted to live my life. So I took time out and I said, I don't want to drink no more. I don't want to drink liquor at all. So I went for about a good 6-7 months without drinking any liquor. I did drink wine. I don't drink beer, but I was drinking wine. And I realized that I didn't need to drink at all in order to get through what it is that I had to get through, because it wasn't doing anything but bringing me down even more. Now, some of you others that might be drinkers, y'all might be the ones that can drink and solve everybody's problems at that time, but it's just not me, because I realized that I had to figure out me for me. That was my biggest issue, is that I was not in control of myself under the influence, so it was no longer needed for me. And to cut it out and to see the difference within myself, it was a major, major deal for me, because I seen the transition in myself. I was able to get more things done. I was able to do certain things and function correctly the way that I was supposed to function. I just wanted to come to y'all because I see so many people thinking, I'm not going to say they're better than us or better than anybody, but if somebody doesn't do something your way, then they're completely wrong. Well, that's incorrect. Just because it worked for you doesn't mean it'll work for somebody else. Period. Like, you can't force your ways on somebody else. So if it's something that you really feel is beneficial to someone, you can always suggest things to them. But to flat out tell them what to do, you're not going to be able to get through to them. Because a person is going to change when they need to change.
A person is going to change when they need to change.
Just like women having kids to hold on to their baby daddies, or men getting women pregnant to hold on to their baby mamas. Either way it goes. Just because you have that kid don't mean that they're going to stay. It doesn't mean that they're going to change. They're going to change when they're ready to change. Nothing about what you say, do, take away, or try to harm somebody with is going to change them. Nobody's going to change when you want them to. That's upon them. That's their life. That's how they work. So to down somebody because they didn't do something the way that you thought that they should are separate. It's not. Yes, we're equal. We're all human. We go through things. You might see somebody going through the same thing that you're going through. Give them options. And just allow them to see other options and other ways to solve the problem, rather than how they keep going forward. Everyone's the same, but we just handle situations differently. And live your life. You're not in control of anybody else's. Allow them people to be who they need to be. Let them do what they need to do. Allow them to see what they need to see, because you might be interrupting a blessing for them. There's certain things that people have to go through in order to receive the blessings that are coming to them. Don't be a hindrance. Don't think that you're helping someone's situation just because you think you can feed them money and make their situation a whole lot better. You're enabling a lot of people to continue on the route that they're going on. I can't do that. I'm not that person no more. I can't enable nobody to continue on the route that they're going on. Like, if that's what you choose to do in life, that's what you choose to do, period. And there's nothing that you can do to change that. So allow them to go down their life path. Give them the options that are available out there and leave it alone. Because there's absolutely nothing you can do to go ahead and change that person into whatever it is that you think that they're supposed to be. It's not your opinion. It's not your right to tell nobody who they need to be. It's your right to assist them in areas that they're asking for help for. Take them under your arm if you must, but also know that taking them under your arm also pulls their energy into you. So if you don't have the capacity to handle your own energy as well as somebody else's, don't waste your time, because you're going to ruin yourself trying to save somebody else. And that's not how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to be able to live your life and then continue on the route that you're going while still giving options to other people. And what they choose to do with that is on them. That's their choice. You are not in control of anyone else but yourself. You have to be in control of yourself. Allow people to see the change instead of telling them what the change is. Be the change that you're trying to explain to them. Don't constantly just keep saying, oh, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. And you ain't even getting you right together either. So first, get yourself together. Self-care, self-love, self-knowledge. Know you. Know you. You feel me? You got to know you. Because if you don't know you, who does? If you don't love you, who will? If you don't know how to love you, how can you tell someone else how to love you? So this morning, I just want to get up, tell y'all, get yourselves together. Self-care, self-love, self-knowledge. If there is nothing else that you pay attention to today, watch yourself. In every situation, if you're sitting at work and an employee starting to aggravate the hell out of you, pay attention to how that triggers you. Why is it triggering you? Why does this person irritate my soul? Why do I feel like I need 13 cups of coffee in order to survive this moment? Why do I feel like I'm about to cuss everybody out and I don't even know why I'm angry? Or why am I even angry at this situation when I'm only here for 8 hours out of the day? I still got the rest of my day to handle. And I don't want to bring home or take to work anything that doesn't belong. So when you get up in the morning, really figure out yourself here. All in this area. Figure out what's going on. What's best for you as a person. And carry that with you throughout the day. So I say that, say this. Stay positive. Stay blessed. All right, y'all, I'm out. LadyBats gone. Have a great day.
In a hard place, I gotta do what my heart say. Promise to give everything that I got. Don't work harder, I'ma work the smarter way. Seeing sorrow, but I wanna be happy again. Will it happen? It's hard.
Oh yeah, get that. Oh. Now switch.